So we'll do another method, except this time we're going to save multiple documents at the same time. So you can do any of these methods with as many documents as you want. So let's say maybe you want to do 2 documents. You can do an entire folder. So you could drag an entire folder into mfiles and then tag each document one by one. We'll do an example here where we'll find 2 documents, we'll highlight them both, and we'll do the drag and drop method into mfiles. So we'll first find a couple of documents that we want to save into mfiles. So I'll come into here, and I can see I have a color sheet and a lot plan that I want to add to mfiles. So what I'll do is I'll put this window on the left side. I'll have mfiles open on the right. I'll minimize this little window here. So I'll highlight the 2 documents I want to save. You could right-click and add to mfiles, but we're going to do the drag and drop. So I'll highlight both and I'll drag into an empty white space here in mfiles. And we'll notice that metadata card window comes up again. When doing multiple documents, it's very important that you keep track of which document it is that you're tagging first. So like we said, we're doing a color sheet and a lot plan. So we see right now at the top here that we're first dealing with the color sheet. So we fill in the tags that we know about this document. We know we're dealing with a color sheet. We also know it pertains to Finley Creek, Phase A, Lot 100. So we'll fill in that information. So the site is Finley Creek. When you're typing in your tags here, you can also use the tab as a shortcut to fill in the tags. So if I start typing, I see it's highlighted, I can hit tab, and it's already in that list and goes to the next metadata field for you to fill in. So Phase A, tab. I can tab again to go to the next one, Lot 100. So right now you can see that this list of lots is very scarce. So it's probably going to happen a few times, especially in the first few weeks, where the lot number that you're dealing with is not in this list. So to fix that, if you hit the plus symbol here, it allows you to add a new value to that list. Alternatively, you could just start typing the new value. So let's say 550. We can see there's no match in this list, but we have the option to add the value. So you can either click this or just do tab again, and it'll ask you if you want to add that value to the list. We hit yes, and it just confirms just to make sure you typed in that value properly. Hit OK, and now 550 is added to this list. But right now we're dealing with lot 100, so we're going to change that back to lot 100. Okay, so you're done filling in all the information you know, maybe a description. And you'll notice now at the bottom here, there's a new option available, and it's Create All. So what this means is that if all the tags that you're dealing with is the same for all the documents that you're saving, you can hit Create All, and it'll import or save all those documents at once using the same tags, except for the name of the file. Of course, that will be different for each file that you're saving, but the remainder of the tags would be the same. So if that's the case, hit Create All. But right now it's not, because we're dealing with a color sheet and a lot plan. So we have 2 different document types. So we're going to hit Create, and this basically adds the first file to mfiles. And a new window comes up now for the lot plan. So we can see it keeps all the tags in here to help speed up the process, because generally if you're bringing in multiple documents, they're somewhat related. So right now, the lot plans for Phase A, Lot 100 at Finley Creek. So most of the information is the same, except for the document type. So we'll change this to lot plan, and then we'll hit Create, and it's now added to mfiles. And you can continue that process for as many documents as you want to add at a time, and it would just keep doing the same, that same window would come up again and again until you've done every document.